ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. We are the Millie Goats. It is episode 333. Shout out BMO. Is he even going to be here? We don't know.
We haven't heard from him in a month.
Say what?
We haven't heard from him in a month.
I know. I don't know what he's doing. He's up to something. Usually when he's quiet, he's scheming. That's what he does. There he is. I knew it. Episode 333, he'd be the first one in, and he goes with the Bengals because they're playing the Patriots, and he's a Drake May guy, so he's not a team guy. He's a Tar Heel guy. This is the hottest NFL hour-long show past 11 p.m. on Saturday night, I think, in the country. This is the pre-Thanksgiving show. Big week for everybody. Some people have the full week off. Some people don't. We are talking football today, NFL Week 12. We've got to go back to the tape. I am AK. JBonez is here. We're here to challenge the CBS nerd that's on the side of the screen we're about to bring up, who's bragging about his 56%, but there's a certain group of people that talk every Saturday night for about an hour. They're hanging around 54%.
Yeah, and there's like 6 or 7 Thursday nights we just didn't even remember to put in.
Probably and there's about 3 San Francisco 49ers ones that we had not – there had not been some emotions involved in. We probably could have been at 56, 57, 58%. I take full responsibility of that. So this – you know, these nerds that they're paying, CBS is paying, like, you could pay us to do this for an hour each week, and we'll just in the middle of being dads and watching a ton of college football too. We'll just go 9-6 in week 11. Not bad.
I'll do it for free. Just give me an audience.
It's right. 83-75 overall on the week 12 buys. We have Denver, the Chargers, the Dolphins, and Washington. Oh, we've got Anim Lover. Okay. What's up?
Is that what that means? Wow.
Yes. We got another one. We got Bailey in here.
Read the name slower in your head this time.
Yes. I learned my lesson there. Yes. Thank you.
Just in case Nick shows up again.
If you're listening to the podcast, thank you. We appreciate it. You're not going to be able to see the graphics we're going to be throwing up, so we will try to be as detailed as possible. But if you are listening right now, like, subscribe, go leave a review, all that such. And we're going to try to pick some football games tonight. As we watch the ACC completely implode yet again, and we watch BYU play horrendous offensive football, but really good defensive football, and then Ohio State, which we got into an argument with people in the comments, okay, about somebody said the G5 doesn't deserve a spot. I immediately said because they can't win a natty, and as JBonez will tell you, Ohio State's probably the only team that's equipped to win the natty again. So that's where we're going with that.
They
so
hired
tell me in the comments
a rocket scientist to call the defense. Oops.
Yes. So what NFL teams do we like? As you can see, actually you can't see, but you can look back here.
Oh, you see. Yeah.
San Francisco 49ers for me. JBonez, go Birds. Thank you. Oh, Anim, we like that. Oh, Bailey might be an Eagles fan here. Stick around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is going where we want it to. Everybody stick around. Let's talk some football. Let's go back to the tape. JBonez, let's go back. Let's turn back the clocks, and let's go back to week 11 where, wait a minute, why have I got to scroll all the way down? We started off hot, no-brainer with the Patriots over the Jets. They made it a little interesting. Then we go down to Sunday morning in Spain, in España, where Mike McDaniels tried to choke that game away. But the Dolphins did win by 3, which covered the 2.5. We head to Atlanta, where you cannot trust the Falcons to do anything, although it did set up the Panthers and the Niners for a nice Monday night game. Panthers won that one. We missed that. We also missed the Bucs taking on the Bills.
They ran out of dick.
Yes, they did.
They were hanging for a very long time, and they just couldn't slip it in the back door.
Nope. Josh Allen. That was the Josh Allen 6-touchdown game. We nailed the Chargers plus 3.5 nailed the Jags plus 3.5 against Chargers because the Chargers have nobody to block anyone, and the Jags actually have a pretty good defensive front and linebacking crew. We missed the Bears and the Vikings.
9.
Dude.
9.
Somebody said they were playing Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 in the locker room. Bears were.
I saw a disgruntled Vikings fan suggest release J.J. McCarthy officially stamp him bust, sign said JJ McCarthy, and let KOC revive a former bust.
Mm-hmm. Missing a step, though. Let him sign with the 49ers for a year. Bring him back after he backs up Brock Purdy for a year, because obviously.
Well, I mean, are we headed towards a Mac Jones 2026 Vikings campaign? Mark the tape. Get the TikTok camera going.
I mean,
Mac Jones is going to be the Vikings quarterback next year. Mark my word.
Come on now. All right, we got Jason. He's new. How we doing today, Jason? Sit back. We're talking about last week's action of football. You're a Seahawks fan, Bailey. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the Seahawks are weird because do you know they're ranked #1 in DVOA, which uses all kinds of advanced metrics, but also they lead the league in turnovers?
Yes, 14. Is it 14?
That's weird. That's weird. It's weird.
It's Sam Darnold. That's what people keep telling me. They're like, he's back. He's an MVP candidate. I'm like, not when he plays good teams.
Like if they didn't turn the ball over, are they historic?
Yeah. He turned it over twice against the Niners. They lost that game. He turned it over 4 times. So against the Rams, like anytime he plays a big team, it's kind of, we got Daniel in here. I don't know what that little thing is, but because you got rid of Gino is.
Did you? You got rid of the idea, or you got rid of the name, not the idea.
His Sam Darnold just is,
Don't say it.
Get right. Giants covered the 7.5 last week against Packers. We nailed that one.
Never
said,
doubt.
look, Packers are fraudulent. Steelers demolished the Bengals by 20-something. They covered the 5.5. Texans did not. I mean, the Davis Mills era, quarterback controversy in Houston. Davis Mills and the Texans did not cover the 7.5 against Titans.
Did you see C.J. Stroud after the Bills game in the corner?
Oh, what was he doing? I didn't see.
You had the coach giving out the game balls, let's go, and everyone was rah rah rah. But then over here in the corner, it was just concussed C.J. Stroud, just sad boy in the corner.
Dude, it's tough. You don't want to be in the middle of a quarterback controversy. What do you do?
Speaking of quarterback controversies,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They will start. People will start asking the question. So, Niners destroyed the Cardinals. We nailed that one. They were favored by 2.5. Rams, Seahawks. Dude. There's your Seahawks, Bailey.
That was a weird game. I don't know. They turned over a lot. Weird. The Rams kind of played that like they knew they'd play again on Monday Night Football in a couple weeks. Yeah. And just do enough to get out and win, because you can then bury them in their house.
Yep. They know how to handle Sam Darnold. They just run dime package, and Sam Darnold's brains go to jello. So
2 weeks in a row, marquee games. Like you watch all day, you get a first down, you're in field goal range. Seahawks couldn't get the field goal. Chiefs couldn't get the field goal.
Which is unusual for the Chiefs. Usually that's kind of like they get the ball and you're like, yeah, God, here we go.
The NFL's kind of broken right now. Teams are getting field goals. They don't have to do anything. They just roll out of bed, get a field goal drive.
Well, I said this last year. I said, are they? I think my take last year was everybody's wooing and awing over the ability of people to kick 70-yard field goals, and I'm like, is that taking away some of the oomph of the offensive coordinators to press, making bigger plays, and being more aggressive?
Yeah, start taking some player props in a parlay and watch yourself lose all kinds of money, because no one moves the ball down the field anymore. No one matriculates the ball. Get a first down, kick a field goal. Boom.
I just watched Houston. I watched Houston tonight, the college team, Houston. They had a huge gash play, right, with Wegman, just running wild all the way down to like the 15-yard line. And what do? Inside zone, try to kick a field goal kicker, left, blows it. They lose by 3.
Did you see concussions are way up on kickoffs also?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Anyways, look, offenses, just try to score. What are you doing? So we nailed Browns plus 8.5. That was the Shedeur Sanders game. We missed the Chiefs minus 3.5 against the Broncos. Broncos tried to lose that game. Eagles 1.5. We nailed that one over the Lions. They made them look silly. That was hilarious. Dan Campbell trying to go for it every 4th down. Couldn't do anything. And then we nailed the Cowboys destroying the Raiders. So that was a 9-6 week. Last week, here we go. Bailey, you're playing the Jags tomorrow. So there you go. Let's talk about week. Do what?
Went from 0.29 concussions per 100 kickoffs last year, 0.29, to 1.48. So
Holy moly!
Higher rate.
That is substantial. With this new kickoff?
Yeah, because the penalty is the 40-yard line, so teams are kicking it returnable and then running in the walls. Yeah.
There you go.
Or they get the touchback and you're at the 40 first down field goal range.
Kicking balls are juice balls of the NFL. Well, yeah, now they're allowed to work them for a week. That's what they can do. The kickers can work the balls for a week now. B. McCormick's here from Rumble. Let's go, baby.
Should they grease up one K ball and just slip it in on like a punt? Someone's going to do that.
Yeah. That would be.
Oh, it was Ohio State. Rutgers threw an interception. The guy intercepted it, ran it back, went like to the stands and threw it. It was Rutgers football. Just threw it in the stands. I think it was gone in 2 seconds. And turns out there was a hands to the face, automatic first down. The interception doesn't count. I don't know if they got that ball. Like when the guy gives you the ball, like what do they do? Do they get to keep that?
I don't know. I mean, you can,
there's chips in there, right? Like I feel like the guy comes and goes, you can't really have that kid. Remember the guy who caught the Josh Allen?
Yeah, and he just took off.
Yeah, and they still got that ball.
Yeah. Did they?
Yeah, they stopped him and got him at the top. I mean, that's a hell of a run. Bill Stadium, you know that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a...
I hate that.
It's not a foul ball. There's technology in there.
They're worried. They're worried somebody might dissect that thing and then figure out all the games are rigged.
Well, figure out, like, they get rid of the chains. Like, the chains were never the problem. It's where you guys are putting the ball down on the ground that was the problem. But they do this virtual chain gang now. It's the dumbest thing. People don't even think when they make rules anymore.
Stupid. The virtual chain gang's a joke, by the way. We had chains break tonight, and I can't remember what game it was. They had to run back and get extra chains. It's a wild college football today, even though it's supposed to be a down day. It never is. I hate whenever people are like, oh, this weekend's going to suck in college football. You know what? You're not footballing hard.
It wasn't very good.
I mean, well, it depends on what you were watching. Did you watch D2 Wingate? Wingate lost on a complete crazy Hail Mary.
I don't think that's factored into. Did you see the Texas high school game, state championship?
Yes. Yes.
The ball hit the ground.
Yes.
Like obvious, and they picked it up and ran it in. They called it a catch. So ball's laying on the ground. He just.
Yeah, but that's what, like this. You have to find ways to football whenever there's not football. This tests your football, fortitude. Really, you can just be a casual and be like, "Oh, there's no good games." But they used to be able to keep it, but it was a $1,000 fine to the player. There you go. 2 chains. That's right, baby.
Did you see Jamar Chase's fine?
What, for spitting?
Well, he's missing the game tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
It's a game check. It's like a $448,000 check will not be in his mailbox Friday.
You know who could use that? Brandon Ayuk.
Ooh, what's his story?
Did you see that?
I saw they voided the guarantee. Are they going to let him walk? Is this something we talk about in 6 months when it's the offseason?
From what I've seen from Shanahan, he's like, I've never had to deal with this before. It's kind of a weird situation. He, it's basically just like show up to meetings, get ready to play, like be at the facility, be there when we need you. Apparently he's just not there.
Is that the way to get out of a contract?
I mean, it's a good way to lose yourself $27 million.
Open market.
Yes.
Justin Jefferson needs to try that out.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was 9-6, week 11. Now we move to week 12. And guess what? When we get the Thursday night picks in, my friend.
Machine.
I don't know how many of that is in a row. We're not going to say it because you don't say that. But the Buffalo Bills go on the road to Houston, and JBonez texted me on Thursday, or I don't even remember what day it was, and he just said Texans. So what I do, open up the app, boom, Texans.
Yeah, that's the trick. I just say the word.
You don't even elaborate.
There was never a doubt with that one. The Bills had this historic win, 6 touchdowns. Oh my god, he's the best player ever.
Yeah,
he's Tua. He's tall Tua. He officially passed him in the interception to touchdown ratio this week.
Congratulations. retire his number again because I know why he played like trash.
Oh,
he's going to Wyoming to get his jersey retired.
Oh, really?
Today.
Wow, just like Shedeur, huh? Didn't do a damn thing in college. Gets his jersey retired.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what he was coming out of Wyoming? He was tall and he could throw a ball.
Yeah, look good in shorts, big hands, rocket arm, all that stuff. Nice guy,
Sack
though.
rate
I like
on
Josh
third down went from 4.4% last year to 14.8% this year, and they blame the receivers. Always have a fall guy. Chris Carter told that at the Rookie Symposium. Last year, receivers open rate 42.7%. You know what it's dropped to so far this year? 41.9%.
Oh no!
Can't get the guy. They're not open.
He was sacked. Now, the Houston Texas defensive line just destroyed the Bills' offensive line. Just destroyed them.
Yeah, where was the plan for that?
Right, Joe Brady. I mean, what was that one call? It was on the idiot fourth down, the idiot fourth down call where they run a counter. Josh Allen has to run 5 yards back before James Cook gets the ball, and he hands him the ball 4 yards in the back.
It did the tush push on that first or second drive.
Stupid.
And it's like they were reading the tweets on the sidelines and just felt we gotta do it the real way. No one in the league can move the ball 1 yard without a tush push. It's the only way anyone consistently gets to the first down. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, the Buffalo Bills offense was a kickoff return that went for a touchdown, and then a long James Cook return.
Yep,
and that was pretty much it.
And the pick six had a silly penalty.
Yep.
So it could have been even worse. So losing by 4 is big news.
Yes, thank you. But McDermott moves to 1-4 against Houston, and also shout out the ref. He did not tear his Achilles. In this game.
Good. So the Chiefs are sigh of relief.
Also, shout out to Daniil Hunter with the most ridiculous physique I've ever seen, looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the Olympia days, and also Will Anderson's an absolute machine. So,
dude, average college edge rushers look like future WWE champions.
Yeah,
NFL guys.
When he was standing beside whoever that was, dude, you're just like, if that guy was chasing me, that's tough. Oh yes, he did. B. McCormick called this on Wednesday. He goes, Ray Davis. He goes, he took him for a live touchdown at plus 2470, and he did. He hit it, returned the kickoff. I whenever I saw it, I just yelled out, B. McCormick. I'm not even kidding, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Hilarious.
He said it on Wednesday. He goes, Ray Davis, anytime touchdown.
I kept going down a darker and darker hole with Shakir because he just had a kid. It felt right for him to catch the game-winning touchdown.
He's good. I don't know why they're not giving him the
space. Oh, hook and ladder. Just run hook and ladder every time.
He's a yak dude for sure. Okay, moving on to Sunday. No Sunday morning game. I mean, I love a Sunday morning game, but also I'm like, man,
one has been good.
No, I mean the scores are close. They go into overtime, but you're watching. You're like, this is terrible. New York Jets 2-8, new quarterback plus 13.5 at the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are 5-5. This is the win that might get them back to 6-5. That'll be their 5th win in a row to catch the Steelers, who, as you can see below, are playing the Bears. We get a Tyrod Taylor starting game. Justin Fields is benched. He's yelling at reporters. We got Lamar has been sacked 23 times in 7 games. That's the same as last year, but he's only played 7 games. Yeah, that's all I got. I got, 13.5 for the Ravens right now with their offense the way it is.
Is it Tyrod or is it Tyrod? I thought it was for a hot minute. It was Tyrod when they were on Hard Knocks.
You're true. Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Chat.
Tyrod.
Correct us. The Ravens D. It's kind of the story, I think, here. They have allowed 20 fewer points in 5 straight games. I know we love backup quarterbacks, but Jets are kind of, I think, immune to that. I think they're just kind of poo-poo.
Yeah.
The spread looks like a blowout, and the Ravens have won 10 of the last 11 matchups going back 27 years. Kind of a piece of ownership here. I think we're at the part of the year where you are what you are. Jets doo-doo. Be brave. Get the Jon Snow gif out again. Whole world was on the Bills on Thursday. Give me the Ravens. Be brave.
Edgar Allan Poe. I think at some point, if we're looking at the Ravens and we see, Derrick Henry's not running the ball like he used to. Lamar had 3 or 4 turnovers his last 2 games, no touchdowns. And he's still, it looks like he's still babying the hamstring. At some point, if the Ravens are who everybody's been telling us who they are, this would be the game, right? This would be
look at the Ravens' schedule, because there's a reason 2 months ago they were still favored to win the division. They kind of played all their hard games at the beginning of the year. Chiefs, Bills, Lions, like the good teams were up front, and it was backloaded with crap. So if they were always going to get to 10-6, well, you had to swim through shit to get there. Blowout. But I think this line's in such a place where it's even trying to cover themselves from teasers.
Yeah. That's a lot. But, yeah. I love that. Remember that tweet whenever I think I sent it to you that so many people were betting on the Bills Thursday night. It was incredible. It was like 90%.
I went every place I could go to check numbers, and it was 80%, 85%, 90%. Like, what are people thinking?
I mean, given the history, the Bills and McDermott stink against the Texans historically.
Yeah, you brought that up. I didn't even realize that when I said Texans. Yeah. It's Texans defense at home. That's all I needed.
Yeah. Okay. Ravens 13.5. We moved to 1 o'clock. One of the most intriguing matchups because this is the Aaron Rodgers versus the Bears, which is historic, right? He owns the Bears. His last 17 games, he's 15-2. He's got an 8-game winning streak, 43-2 touchdown to interception ratio. Pittsburgh, how about this little nugget? Okay, Pittsburgh, hold on, let me tease this up even better. Pittsburgh 6-4, plus 3.5 on the road in Chicago. Chicago 7-3, leading the NFC North. Possibly could be tied if the Cowboys beat the Eagles. Oh my God, everybody in Chicago. Woo! Who cares? Pittsburgh is 5-0 on CBS.
Wow.
They're 1-4 on all other networks.
How about
Caleb
that?
Williams is 2-9 versus teams with a winning record. Am I doing anything for you here?
I think you're doing a lot for me. Bears are missing 3 linebackers. All right. That's a problem. And I think that there was kind of there's a point when people were so upset with the Steelers because, the Vikings were flexing. Brian Flores was in the building, let him go for Steelers' current defensive coordinator. And there was a pivot. They had the Colts game. And they came out, and for the first time, they were playing cover 6 all over the place. Highest rated cover 6 against the Colts. You're like, oh, this is what they're going to be now? And they forced the turnovers, and they got the win. Beat the Colts on grass. Then the next week, they come out for the Chargers. Even though they lost, they used the highest rate of man defense. So, shit, I'm game playing against the Steelers. I can see them go cover 6 one week. Now they're highest rated man. They come back against the Bengals, who was the team that embarrassed them on Thursday Night Football not long ago.
Yep,
and they used their lowest rate of man after using their high. So this is like flashbacks to the old Belichick days where you have a game plan for each team that is quite different than the week before. I think this is a level of unpredictability that's just going to swallow. He's practically a rookie. Caleb up. He's not taking sacks a lot, but when he's pressured, he's 32nd in the league in completion percentage. I think the Steelers will get the pressure. I think they'll have the coverage. And what I'm honing in on is a revenge aspect. You always get the revenges, and you missed one here. Week 18, 2024, Dennis Allen Saints were up 41-17 against Arthur Smith's Falcons. They got it. A minute left. Victory formation comes out, and they hand the ball off. Touchdown. Saints. Dennis Allen. The chin. Fighting at midfield. Arthur Smith gets into it. Down post game. Says, bullshit. I think we're going to see a Steelers offense we haven't seen so far this year really take advantage of Dennis Allen over on the Bears. Steelers not only cover, Steelers win outright. Mike Tomlin special.
Plus the CBS?
Plus, I mean, yeah, you had me at CBS.
Dude, we were in lockstep on that one. It's so funny to watch people talk about the Bears because they have no idea who to give credit to. They want to find so many ways to try to give credit to Caleb Williams. He's got This offense has the most explosive plays in the NFL. He has the most hidden yards of any quarterback. What?
I mean, you watch it. They're broken plays. The Colston Loveland game winner. It was like he should have been knocked down.
It's him.
He should have been tackled.
It's him whenever he runs. That's what he does. He'll get out of the pocket and run for a big game. Like, that's what it is. Or he'll avoid a sack, whatever. But it's,
because he's afraid to throw it to the man. Like, there's routes, there's timing, and he doesn't oblige to any of that. It's first read, unavailable, and then get out of it. You can do that against a lot of teams in the NFL. I don't think the Steelers are one of them.
And one of the other things, I was listening to Colin Cowherd, and he was saying, this Steelers defense gave Daniel Jones fits, and it gave Drake May fits, and he's teeing it up for him to come in, and because he's been wishy-washy on Caleb Williams the whole time. He's, this is a slam dunk, generational talent, and then earlier this year he tried to get ahead of it again and say, this isn't working. Caleb, not a good marriage. Ben Johnson like structure. Caleb Williams unstructured. It's not going to work. And now he's going, this guy's got a lot of horsepower. Look at him, and he won't make up his damn mind. So if you're listening to this show and you listen to that show, don't listen to what he says. He's teeing this up to be like, wow, Caleb Williams beat a team that Daniel Jones and Drake May can't, the other AFC leading quarterbacks. This young quarterback could beat the Steelers defense. Shut up. If you watch Caleb Williams play, yes, every now and then he will throw the football 100 miles an hour or throw it 70 yards on the run. But if you watch him take a snap, sit back there and pat the football and not throw it to the guy who's open or on time or layer a throw deep, and then he just runs around. Don't care.
Well, number one, Colin Cowherd said on Thursday that Josh Allen was best player of all time up there with Lawrence Taylor. So he's not exactly the guy to go to for insight. Additionally, Caleb Williams, USC guy, Colin Cowherd does his show half the time in LA, wants to buddy up with Lincoln Riley. The other half of the time does it in Chicago, trying to buddy up with the Bears and be a nice little local guy. His opinion doesn't count, Steelers. All right.
I love it. B. McCormick, he says, I'm already on my Steelers. Come on, guys. It's an easy pick. Well, yes. He said it took him at plus 124. It's dropped 10 points on the money line. So there you go. I love
it. He's a bit partial.
He is. Yes. Okay. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Could be game of the day. We don't know. Is Joe Burrow playing?
No.
He's not.
Missed deadline. He ain't playing.
Okay. So we got the 9-2 Patriots, 7.5-point favorites at Cincinnati. We need Cincinnati to win this game so that Thanksgiving night is at least somewhat enjoyable, because right now it's lining up. We got a couple of games this week that need to be sacrificed for certain teams to make our Thanksgiving Day viewing experience with the family more enjoyable, if that makes sense. So we need maybe a Bengals win over the Patriots to say, hey, the Bengals are playing the Ravens. Steelers lost. Ravens win. Bengals, maybe they win. Maybe they can get back in there with Joe Burrow. If the Cowboys win, that makes the Chiefs game with the Chiefs on Thanksgiving better. And then you've got the Lions and whoever they're playing. I can't remember who it is. But anyways, that's not what I had written down for this game. This is the Corey Dillon. What I had written down was this is the Corey Dillon Bowl.
Ooh.
Corey Dillon famously played for the Bengals, then for the Patriots.
That's with like that my first fantasy football memory.
With that being said, the Bengals are plus 7.5.
I could see a road if Jamar Chase was playing, but he's not.
He's not.
And Christian Gonzalez is going to just shut down Higgins.
He's so good.
Chase Brown is the kind of guy that could give the Patriots fits that we've seen all year. Well, what game was I wrong with the Eagles? So
he's got a point. They don't have to win. You just cover. You just cover. That's all that matters, whether you win or lose.
No, they're covering also.
That's what I'm saying.
I think 2 lines matter a week. I could see the Bengals maybe mattering in a backdoor spot. Joe Flacco, never say dead. I don't think this is like fix the game situation to help the Bengals make an appealing game on for Thursday, because the Ravens are going to win. The Ravens are going to be ascending. Now they have a foil returning Joe Burrow. That story is going to sell itself over giving the Ravens some drama on Thursday night. They don't need the Bengals to be 4-7 to make it compelling a returning Joe Burrow versus Lamar. Patriots win.
Come on.
Bengals cover.
Yes. Yes. I'm rooting for the Bengals, so. I mean, Joe Burrow's on the sideline. Come on. Let's go with the Bengals. Because I bet so many people are picking the Patriots. I haven't looked at what the public money's doing, but
74%.
Okay. Then yes, the Bengals even more so. Let's go. Hey, because they know what I just said. If the Steelers lose, we're only 2 games back on Thanksgiving. We win that game, we're only 1 game back. They're still in this thing. And it's not like they've been getting killed. I mean, the Steelers beat them because they started throwing pick sixes, but I'm telling you, let's go. Okay. Next game, 1 o'clock. 2-9 New York Giants. Feisty New York Giants. Another NFC North foe at the Detroit Lions, who are 6-4, currently out of the playoff picture after their pathetic 9-point showing in Philadelphia. Who could have called that? Who could have seen that? If you listen to the show every week, you'd know. But New York Giants, this is Jameis Winston's time. This is the first elimination game from the 2025 NFL playoffs. The Giants are on the chopping block. Kayvon Thibodeau is out. The Lions are wearing their black uniforms. Detroit is 8-0 straight up against the spread following a loss since 2023.
This is the squarest pick of the day. You have every asshole at the water cooler who does their $5 parlay on DraftKings showing up. Oh, there's no way the Lions are going to lose 2 in a row. They're back indoors. The Giants are the worst rush defense. This is going to be a Jahmyr Gibbs and Dave Montgomery. Stop. It's Jameis Winston still. The Lions have to see the long game. They play again Thursday. You can't just blow your load against the Giants. Get in, get out, stay healthy. Laporta's out for the season. Done.
Is he really?
Done. Had surgery on his back.
Yikes.
Security blanket's gone. Yes, they're going to get indoors. Yes, they're going to pound the rock. But Jameis Winston's going to move the ball too. We're not talking about a dominant Lions defense, despite what you saw on Sunday Night Football. Giants will stick around, make it a game. Give me them covering the spread. Lions stay as healthy as possible for Thanksgiving.
And the way you make Jared Goff suck is you get pressure. And the Giants still have Lawrence. They still have Burns. They still have Abdul Carter, who apparently is sleeping in meetings. But B. McCormick makes me want to take the Giants plus the points. B. McCormick knows what he's doing, man. I'm telling you. The Giants are a covering machine. So if the Giants cover, we won't say they're eliminated because they still matter to us. Fair? Fair.
The Titans really have a chance?
I don't know. I guess. I think. I guess. I don't know. I haven't looked into the numbers. Are the Giants the best 2-9 team in history? Embrace debate. At covering, yes. They're one of the best I've ever seen. I mean, they took the Packers.
Smartest kid on the short bus. Embrace debate.
1 o'clock. NFC North.
They're the least likely 2-9 team to quit.
Love it. I mean, they've got the interim coach, but that's another thing we didn't. This is second game of the year.
Week. James Magic. Magic.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
He didn't really cut the ball loose last week.
No.
We didn't even get the James Winston experience.
Pick. A terrible pick. That was Jalen Hyatt, though, you said.
Jalen Hyatt, you could see exactly why Brian Dable doesn't like him. He's lazy, cuts out of his routes, taking round to that. Like, he's a bad football player. That's why I didn't see the field. So that was a terrible. Was a first round pick. He was fast.
Yes, out of Tennessee. B. McCormick, you know him?
Oh, shout out to your guy. Stinks.
1 o'clock. Is this the JJ McCarthy? Vikings 4-6. Packers. Vikings on life support. Can they do it again? Can they beat another divisional foe when on the road that we never saw coming? Remember, they went into Detroit a couple weeks ago and beat the Lions. They're plus 6.5 at the Packers. Do we trust the Packers? Jordan Love, hurt shoulder. This is the Brett Favre Greg Jennings Bowl, as far as I'm concerned. We don't know if Josh Jacobs is going to play. We know Jordan Love got banged up last week. We know J.J. McCarthy has one interception at least one interception in his first 5 starts every game.
9.
So 9-5. There you go. 5 interceptions. Dolly Parton. Do we trust the Packers to do anything at home? Lambeau. Their offense looks awful. It's going to be even worse if they don't have Josh Jacobs, because everybody's like, let Jordan Love go. And it's like, why? Have you seen when Jordan Love gets to go? He throws interceptions. So
I may need to recuse myself from this. I'm compelled because my father, longtime Packers fan and owner, my brother took him to this game tomorrow. They're there. They're in Green Bay. It'd be a real shame to see him lose to a Michigan quarterback. A lot of trouble there.
Jordan Love sucks against pressure. We talked about that the other week. When he is pressures, he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Okay? When he doesn't have pressure, he can carve you up. Like, he will eat you alive. The Vikings pressure all the time. That's what killed Jared Goff. I mean, the Packers are basically the Packers are basically the Lions without Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Jameson Williams. Although Jalen Reed was practicing this week, so the Packers could get better. They could get better. There's guys coming to help. I don't know. I also think that 6.5 there to scare you. We should take the Packers and just be brave.
Let's be brave.
Okay.
This is it.
We got a lot of dogs so far. We need to even it up with a favorite.
This is it. Packers, you're going to go into Falcons territory if you do this to us. I'll tell you that right now. Game of the 1 o'clock slate. The 8-2 Indianapolis Colts on the road at Arrowhead. The reeling Chiefs. The Chiefs, everybody's, they're down and out. They're down for the count. They can't cover. They can't get a game-winning drive. They just lost to the Broncos. They lost to the Bills. They can't beat any top teams in the AFC. They're 3.5-point favorites at home. They're 5-5. The division is pretty much out of their reach at this point. This is the Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, sweet chin music opportunity for the Indianapolis Colts, for them to put to bed the legend that was Patrick Mahomes and the Dynasty Chiefs. Kick him in the chin. Kick him in the.
Old news, bucko. That happened in February.
I agree. It's already been gone. It's dead. Patrick Mahomes has not been playing good football the last 2 years. So, but this is a chance for the Colts to look the Chiefs in the eye. Thank you for everything you've done. You dethroned, whatever. You gave us a new dynasty, and then we all got to hate you. It was fun. But we're going to kick you in the chin. This is the chance for the Colts. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're going to do it, but that if they did that, everybody in the AFC is rooting for the Indianapolis Colts tomorrow. Because that would pretty much, boom, nail in the coffin. Can Kansas City defend the run without the blitz? Guess what the Colts do well? They run the damn football very well. Can they defend the play-action passing? Can they get to the quarterback with 4? Can they move the ball against man coverage, which the Colts like to do? By the way, Travarius Ward is back for the Colts.
Was he a Chief at one point?
He was. Revenge game. Love the revenge narrative.
Pat Mahomes is 0-2 against the Colts in the regular season. Do you know that?
I did not.
You know who the Colts defensive coordinator is?
Who is it?
Lou Anarumo, former Bengals defensive coordinator. Gave Mahomes all kinds of fits. We saw the Bengals employ a rush 3, drop 8, slow down the explosive era of the Chiefs. In 6 career games against Mahomes, Anarumo has only blitzed 14% of the time, playing man 28% of the time. We just saw the Bills use the strategy against the Chiefs. They used 6 DBs on 68% of the plays, second highest rate of all games this year, and only blitzed Mahomes 4 times in that game. The problem is the Colts are missing DeForest Buckner.
Yep.
When he's not on the field, they're only getting pressure on 31% of plays near bottom of the league. And I think there's so many public facts out there at this point about how the Chiefs can't defend play action, but when they don't have a play action, they're one of the best. They sell out the run. You're not going to run on the Chiefs. That's Spag's game plan going in. He's going to say Jonathan Taylor will not beat us. Daniel Jones is going to have to throw. And the Colts' DNA this season has been throw in the first half. They rank at the top of the league in percentage of pass plays in the first half. Get the lead. Let Jonathan Taylor wear him out, beat him down, clinch the victory. This may be a pivot opportunity for the Colts where they come out and run, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. Maybe that's a thing. Chiefs are 0-5 this year against playoff teams. We talk so much about good things having to come to an end. Maybe bad things have to come to an end too. The line is not scaring me. Patrick Mahomes does it again. Chiefs win. Chiefs cover. Chiefs to the Super Bowl. Finish the story against the Eagles.
We picked the Chiefs so many times. I would love to go back. How many times? I agree. I'm like, there's no way the Colts win this game.
Oh, by the way, it's on grass, so Colts dead. We saw it.
But the issue,
they stink on grass.
See, the issue I have is that I know the Colts are fraudulent.
Right.
But the problem I have is that I don't want to listen to all the idiots in the media that'll be like, you thought Kansas City was dead. Oh my God, the Chiefs, they took down the AFC's top. Like, I just don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Dynasties, elite teams, you have to take with a grain of salt because every team that plays them, this is their Super Bowl. The Colts are somewhat hunted in this position now because they are a potential 1 seed, because they have the record they have, and the Chiefs are kind of like down and out, down in their luck. Nobody believes in us. You can start playing that rat poison, good things are going to happen.
I'm going to tell you right now, if Mahomes doesn't stop throwing picks in the red zone, this is it. With the Packers and the Chiefs have one more chance.
I would argue the Chiefs lost last week more than the Broncos won.
Yeah. But when the
Chiefs
Chiefs
point threw an ugly interception, couldn't get that field goal for free.
But he's doing that against good teams. That's what sucks. But I don't think the Colts are good. So
what's their schedule? The internet is conveniently lagging the schedule. All right. Miami stinks. They beat Denver in garbage time. That crap.
That
Titans stink. Rams lost to. Raiders stink. Cardinals stink. Chargers stink. Titans stink. Lost to the Steelers. Beat the Falcons. They stink. Colts are Indiana last year.
I agree. This is the most Fugazi 8-2 I've ever seen. It's Daniel Jones. I'm sorry. I've seen Daniel Jones. They're going to get pressure on him, and he's going to look like he's going to do what Sam Darnold does when he gets pressure. You can't convince me that Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones all of a sudden just, hey, they're better. No, they're not. They're still the same person.
No one's ever gotten rich betting against Patrick Mahomes, except for me when Brady beat him in the Super Bowl, and then when Jalen Hurts beat him in the Super Bowl. Except me, those 2 times, and should have won 2022, but the sod father beat us.
Gorbick, let's go. He's doing it. Okay. Last 1 o'clock game: Seahawks, Titans. What did I write down? This is what I wrote down. People are hammering the under. 44.5 it started out at. Now it's at 40.5. 20 points is the most Seattle has ever beaten Tennessee by. That happened in 1979. Seattle has 20 giveaways, the most in the NFL. So it wasn't 14. It's 20. So the last time the worst that Seattle's ever beaten Tennessee by was 20 points. That was in 1979. They might do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, angry team coming off a loss. We have a system around here called Don't Take the Titans.
Yep.
For that reason, Seahawks.
I would love to see what the numbers are. We should have been tracking that. BMO, go back. Go find all the Seahawks or all the Titans takes and see how. I would love to go back and see what our betting record is against. Well, we lost last week, so we have at least 1 loss.
Because we're due.
So.
Well, let's just look at Titans against the spread.
This is the everybody hates Sam Darnold. They're saying that he can't do it game, and he's going to go out there and throw for like 6 touchdowns. So
4-6 against the spread. They covered last week.
Shout out BYU, by the way. Shout out our college football pick'em because I think we went 10-5.
They've covered 2 weeks in a row. The Chargers 2 weeks ago. Fraudulent.
This defense is too. The Titans have so many injuries. One of their other receivers is out. Alec Ayuminer is out. So
we would have a 7 in a row. All right, but then that garbage happened against the Cardinals. Fumbles, etc. I ain't taking Titans. Can't do it, won't do it. Seahawks pissed, come out angry.
Yeah. We've seen what the Titans or the Seahawks do to bad teams. They destroy them. Like, remember the Commanders? Was it Sunday or Monday night?
Yeah. Sunday Night Football.
28-0 in the first quarter or whatever it was. So the Seahawks crush bad teams because their defense is just ravage. But I don't even know. Oh, BYU. Shout out to our college football pick'em. I think we went 10-5 this week. It's pretty good. We switched it up. We all alternated picks. I think that was the way to do it. And now we get to talk trash to whoever did the worst. I can't remember who it was. 405. Jacksonville Jaguars. 6-4, coming off a massive win against the Chargers. Cardinals coming off a historic game, an NFL Hall of Fame game for Jacoby Brissett. Getting throttled by the Niners. The Cardinals are plus 2.5 at home. Pretty much, the season's over for the Cardinals. What did I write down for this one? The Brissett jersey to the Hall of Fame game. The last 3 games, listen to this about the Jags. The Jacksonville Jaguars averaged 31 points per game the last 3 games. Arizona has allowed 34 points per game. Jacksonville passing yards allowed per game, 236.9. That's 26 in the NFL. So if you're going to beat or compete with the Jags,
hold on. Is that just the last 3 weeks, or is that the full season?
That's the full season.
Okay.
If you're going to compete with the Jags, you better be able to throw the football. And we're talking about a Hall of Fame quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. Do we think the Cardinals have one more in the tank? Because the Jags, I don't know what to do with them week to week, period. So
the Cardinals started out 2-0. Had this little magic about them where they were leading in the fourth quarter of every game, but somehow found a way to lose. And that kind of came to a head after losing, 5 games in a row? They beat the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, which kind of makes no sense in hindsight. Right before the trade, though, so the Cowboys have gotten better since then. But then after all these games where you have a full season where you lead in the fourth quarter, they get blown out by the Seahawks. The 49ers were just playing with their food. I think the Jags win this thing.
This is a huge game for the Jags.
Chiefs need the Cardinals.
Yes.
That's stupid pick 6. There's 2 interceptions this year. Patrick Mahomes may keep them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, against good teams, Mahomes throws picks in the red zone. Terrible, terrible time picks. Did it last week against Broncos. He did it against Jags. And then there was one more. Can't remember who it was.
Oh, Eagles.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, just not great.
By the way, in terms of weather, tomorrow's like the best NFL day ever. It's all like 50 degrees and clear in every single stadium. It's the weirdest thing for November.
Interesting. I think it's going to get cold around Thanksgiving, so maybe we're going to get some fun Thanksgiving Day games. Which, by the way, I don't know how we're going to do that.
In the domes?
Oh, yes, right. Treacherous traveling conditions is what I meant.
Okay.
Do we think Jags minus 2.5? I just think that the Cardinals are very injured too.
Yeah, Cardinals kind of like that win was like their last gasp of air.
It's still Jacoby Brissett. Like, yes, he'll throw for 500 yards one week, and then he'll throw for 207 picks the next week. And the Jags do take the ball away. Like, that's one thing they do. So, all right, 405. Oh, baby. Talk about a game, man. Probably going to be the most watched 2-8 versus 2-8 game of all time. Because
revenge game.
Sanders. You say revenge game?
Yeah, Raiders passed on Shedeur 7 times. Browns passed on him 7 times too, I think, but let's not talk about that part.
2-8 versus 2-8. Browns plus 3.5 at Las Vegas. Shedeur Sanders game. Everybody's talking about, we just need to see something from Shedeur to show us this and to make sure that. Who cares? I don't know what to do. Am I rooting for him? I'm not sure. I have no idea.
He clearly did
I just
something
want him
to piss people off in all these interviews. He's weird in his interviews. And he's weird. Remember he didn't talk? Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a weirdo. He's Deion's kid. That's really it. That's really all he is.
Yeah.
He's Deion Sanders' kid.
So, I don't know. Should be interesting.
Most public team of the day is the Browns. You know that?
Really? Give me the Raiders. Yep. Are you kidding me?
The Raiders. There it is. Hit it.
Give me the Raiders. Like the one time I think we've clicked the Raiders this entire year.
Did you know?
I mean, the Raiders, the Browns defense is so good. That's the only thing that scares me.
Browns rookie quarterbacks making their first start 0-17.
Raiders. The Raiders. Okay, my friend.
Home game, I would be inclined. This is a home game. I would be inclined.
If it was Browns
defense at home.
Absolutely. The beauty of this is it's like, oh, who's going to watch Browns Raiders? I'm going to watch it because we have Raiders minus 3.5. I'm at least going to have it on. So, I'm kind of rooting for him. Deion did him as a service, making him not run it all in high school, thinking the NFL doesn't like running quarterbacks, and now look at the NFL.
Is he fast?
He runs backwards. I know that. So, the most controversial player I've ever seen that was drafted in the 5th round. So, it's crazy. Good for him, though. It's great for his brand. 425. Here it is, JBonez. This is the other game I'm talking about. I know you're going to hate me for this. We need the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. Not because I want the Eagles to lose. I don't care. I could care less. I have no animosity toward the Eagles. I hate their guts. You know that. But I'm thinking selfishly, I need a 5-5-1 Cowboys team taking on a 6-5 Chiefs team so that I can sit down and be like, this game means something. What I don't want is for the Cowboys to be 4-6 and it mean nothing on my Thanksgiving Thursday. That's it. That's all I care about.
Counterpoint. It's either watch that game and be happy or talk to the in-laws. So doesn't matter what the records are.
What time is that game? 4?
Mm-hmm.
We split up Thanksgiving. So we do my in-laws early. My family's late. So I'll be with my brother and I need him to have his heart ripped out because he's a Cowboys fan.
Well, it can happen still.
Also, here's the other stuff I wrote down. Dak is 21-2. Do what?
They're playing the Chiefs on Thursday.
That's what I'm saying. So 21-2 at home. That's Dak versus NFC East opponents. 2017 was the last time he lost a home divisional game.
Yeah, because he gets hurt every 2 weeks.
Yes.
How many has he won? Cardinals came in there and mopped him up 2 weeks ago.
That was a bird team, too. Does Dak have a problem with bird teams? We have to see when he lost to the Ravens and the Seahawks. What did he do with those at home? Damn it, we should have looked that up. Also, the Philadelphia Elementary School, punching bags. Saw that.
Just means more.
Also,
Georgia on defense, Alabama on offense, it just means more.
CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, are they going to go get hammered before the game? If they do, the Eagles don't stand a chance, but sorry. So,
all right, so they played week 1, right?
Okay. Sorry, I got more.
The original spit game before Jamar Chase, stole our shtick.
Yep.
And the Eagles won. There was like a power outage. There was lightning. It was a weird game. The Eagles get Jalen Carter back. Pass rush. The Eagles get Jalen Phillips added to the team. Pass rush. We're coming off a week last week where it was all about, oh my God, this Eagles offense. Oh my God. Look around the league, people. We're staring at the Eagles that won the Super Bowl. All of your heroes stink on offense right now. Every single last one of them. This is where we are in the NFL. Luckily, the Eagles have an elite defense. Maybe one of the best you've ever seen. So compact that with a team that's kind of maybe disgruntled. If you ask Daniel Rossini, probably look on the tape. I don't think they hate each other at all. I think this is a breakout game for the Eagles. I think you're going to see a defensive touchdown from the Eagles. The Eagles pack the Kelly Greens. We're in the Kelly Greens on the road in Dallas.
What?
Defense is scoring a touchdown. We're running up the score. Birds by double digits. Public's too high on the Cowboys. Yeah.
I thought when I saw Sirianni giving his press conference, I was like, that's a Kelly Green hat. My brain, I was like, they're playing at Dallas. This does not make sense. I didn't know they packed the Kelly Greens. Whoa. Also, the Bears-Eagle Alliance. Have you seen this?
I have. It comes to a head on Black Friday.
It does. Because Philly has beaten the Packers, the Lions, and the Vikings. Chicago has beaten the Cowboys, the Commanders, and the Giants.
3-0.
And so Black Friday is going to be somebody's going to get the Titanic gif of like, I'll never let go. And then you just hates
the Bears aren't big enough or are too big to fit on the piece of cardboard.
Right? Yes. The best way to do Thanksgiving is everyone does one Thanksgiving on the actual day. Then you do another Thanksgiving with your local family on Sunday, double football Thanksgivings.
I try it this year.
Yeah. I know. But is Kelly Green the second best color in sports? And he's only saying the second because he thinks Carolina blue is number one. And I know what he's going to say. BMO. Yeah. It is funny. Do what?
Baby blue.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna look. I will go.
I've let you take the 49ers too many times. So.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like I will go with the Eagles until they lose. If they lose two. I think 2 in a row is the limit. If they lose 2 in a row.
So that Monday night game, Cowboys had me scared for a minute. Then my adult brain kicked in. It's like classic. 2 teams coming off primetime games where one looks better than the other, and you go, oh, this is easy. It's the same position we just saw with the Bills and Texans, where you go, the Texans are missing their quarterback. Josh Allen, 6 touchdowns. We're good. We got this, guys. We're going to just mop up these Texans. Let's go. And then
the only chance that the Cowboys have is if Dak throws for like 500 yards. We haven't
He's
seen him do that.
Against 500 yards against the defense.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen him do it in weeks, and that's not even against good defenses.
Defensive touchdown tomorrow for the Eagles.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on board with it. Like, okay.
I also think 3.5 is a trap. It's a piece of cheese that less experienced bettors think they're getting value on. This year, favorites are 10-6. We're favored by 3.5 points because people think, oh, you're getting a field goal in, but people miss extra points. Field goals are easy to come by. 3.5 isn't what it used to be.
Well, here's the deal. I win either way. If the Eagles win, we win. If the Cowboys win, I get to be like, guess what? Thanksgiving, it just means more. SEC Thanksgiving. 425, Falcons Saints. I don't care to break this game down because I'm sick and tired of betting on the Falcons. I wrote down in my notes, all caps, never trust the Falcons ever again.
Give me Tyler Shuck coming off a bye.
Let's go, dude. Shuck around and find out, baby. Saints
London's out. So
do what?
Drake London's out and Kirk Cousins is in. That's really why I'm saying Saints.
I mean, the Saints just went on the road and beat the Panthers, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
These people are going to be drunk in the Superdome. They don't give a rat's behind, dude. Saints. Let's go. 8:20, NBC. Kick off your Thanksgiving week. Head into a Monday morning being like, I only got to work a day or two. With a nice Buccaneers versus Rams showdown. Rams favored by 6.5 at home, coming off a 2-point win against the Seahawks because they're cowards and they didn't cover the 2.5. And I bet Sean McVay was sitting there laughing at everybody who bet them 2.5, and he knew what he was doing. It was freaking faux hawk. They get the reeling Bucks, who have lost. I'm pretty sure they've lost 3 of their last 5.
They're doing the thing they do every year where they have this midseason swoon. 2023, They went 1-5 in week 6 to 11. 2024, they went 1-4 in week 6 to 11. There's a bye in there. Can't lose on a bye. And this year they're 2-3 in that span. So yeah, it's kind of what they do.
Okay. Rams have won 8 out of the last 10 against Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving's out. Jamel Dean is out. That's big. So that's big for your Devontae Adams props. Baker revenge game. People forget.
Remember? Baker signed of Thanksgiving special. Like he's thankful that they saved him. And that's what's wild too. Everyone was complaining about Shadur Sanders not getting first team reps, and he looked like crap. People forget Baker Mayfield like flew in to SoFi.
I remember that
was
game.
on the field playing. Yeah.
And threw
we saw
for like
Josh Dobbs do it
yards.
with the Vikings. So this like doesn't get the reps thing, doesn't hold water with me because good quarterbacks, you can draw something up.
Good coaches too. I mean, So
I'm inclined to say the Rams win. But coming off quite an emotional game. Big win against a physical type team. Get a little banged up. Buccaneers, 2 injured, right? This is Chris Collins' 500th career game called. Here's a guy.
Is it really?
Here's a guy. Who's the here's a guy? Baker or Stafford?
He is going to be he's going to need so many bottles of baby oil or Jergens lotion or whatever it is to just satisfy himself.
Let me take a peek here because
this is a fun quarterback matchup.
Very fun.
Very fun. Fun coach matchup too, because Todd Bowles like literally is just he has no affect at all. And then Sean McVay remembers everything, very animated, very loud, very, very imposing. So,
I think that's overrated, that thing that he does.
McVay?
Like, no shit. He watches the film. I can do that too. And I'm not even hired by these teams, but I can remember play by play of important games that happen.
Yeah.
It's not that oh my God, he's so smart.
It's like asking me what a rotator cuff does. Like I see it every day.
I mean, it's like a repeat customer comes in to see you or whatever. You gotta do your thing. You're like, oh yeah, I remember this guy from last time. You don't always have to check the file. Like, come on.
Well, they always have to find something that's like, oh wow, this guy's. It's just like when Cam Scattaboo, everybody's like, whoa, did you hear what he said about eating a taco sideways? It's like, are you kidding me? They've been having the sideways taco debate for decades. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is cereal a soup? Like, come on. Like, he's not doing it. It's just people have to bow down because they have a platform. They don't want him to get mad.
I think yes to everything.
Yeah.
So I just took a peek at the MVP odds. Matt Stafford still first place. I was hoping he wasn't. So you can have something to coming out party. I also don't know how you stop this Rams offense. I do know you get a Quinion Mitchell and you get a Jalen Carter pass rush. That's how you stop them.
Yeah.
And that doesn't grow on trees. So I'd really hate to see a blowout on Sunday Night Football, but they did do it.
I know the weakness. They've got Emmanuel Forbes. Like the Bucks or the Rams have Emmanuel Forbes. Like he's their big defensive back now. That's the guy who was really skinny that circulated the internet that people were making fun of because he was so skinny and so on and so forth. You can throw the ball against the Rams. That's, they give up 222 through the air. That's 21st in the NFL. Can they protect Baker though? That's what we've been seeing. I mean, we saw against Buffalo, eventually Baker's running for his life last week. So
all right. Here's the thing. I thought you can't have blowouts on Sunday Night Football, but you absolutely can. We had the first one was Bills Ravens, that tracking, right? Atlanta blew out the Vikings. Chiefs blew out Giants. We had the tie. Okay. Bills lose to Patriots by 3. Since then, though, Chiefs blow out the Lions. Niners blow out the Falcons. Packers beat the Steelers by 10, but there was a backdoor touchdown piece there. Seattle blowout. Chargers blow out the Eagles or the Steelers. Eagles destroyed. Yeah. Give me the Rams. Blowout.
Give me the Rams. That's my brain was saying Rams. My heart wants to be like Buccaneers because obviously we need the Rams to lose, but
Well, also the thing you kicked off this call with today, talked about teams like Texas Tech, their red zone offense stinks. I think the Rams' red zone offense is pretty good, especially with this 3 tight end look and then putting Devontae on the edge in an ISO position, and he can just do his thing. Blow out Rams.
The Bucs have a lot of injuries. I think the Rams are one of the more healthy teams in the league.
Yeah.
Like missing Jamel Dean is going to cause them problems with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. We're not even going to break this game down. Monday Night Football.
Do you think?
6.5. The Niners' offense is absolutely rolling. The only thing the Panthers are redeeming is they have a very good run defense, or not very good, but they have a formidable run defense. The Panthers are plus 6.5 on the road, flying all the way across the country. Sam Martin's going to be furious with me for picking the Niners. He asked me why I wasn't there. I'm telling you right now, this is Brock Purdy.
Why aren't you in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Why is he at the reunion?
Dude, I'm missing everything football related this weekend for love, because I love love. I don't know if you know that. But the 49ers are 7-4. Somehow. They're 7-4. 7th in the NFC playoffs, which is hilarious. But Brock Purdy's back. Ayuk's not playing. The roster's set. They're as healthy as they've been all year, barring terrible injuries. CMC revenge game. Come on. How do you not take the Niners to just absolutely blow the doors off the Panthers to kick off a nice Thanksgiving week, going into the holiday week?
I mean, the 49ers' only issue is a lack of a pass rush, but we've seen what Bryce Young is, and I don't think you're missing a pass rush when you play Bryce Young, because he's going to make enough mistakes to virtual pass rush, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Got a lot of favorites down the stretch here. As soon as I said that, I said, let's take the Packers. We need a favorite. You want to go back and revisit that? The Vikings. We went dog favorite, dog, favorites the rest of the way.
I don't like that.
It's November. They are what they tell you.
Or should we
Line's
take the
fake.
Colts?
Doesn't
No,
matter.
We can't take the Colts. But I mean, I'd be open to flip. Well, no, the Cardinals, at this point, a win is just devastating to them. Can't take the Browns. I don't know, the Cowboys. No. We're not taking the Panthers.
You know what I saw?
What?
So the Rams have the Falcons' first-round pick.
Oh,
Falcons
gosh.
are
It's like number 8.
And obviously, there's belief that Matt Stafford's probably fading away. How would you feel about Joe Burrow, Los Angeles Ram?
How would you feel about Russ Wilson, Atlanta Falcon?
Well, sure, why not? Who's that help?
I don't know. Joe Burrow.
Giants should release him, right? That'd be the nice thing to do. Once Jackson Dart can play again.
Yeah, they should. I don't know.
Does that concern you?
No.
Sean McVay, Joe Burrow.
Well, here's my thing with the Rams. I mean, Matt Stafford, throws for a gazillion yards, can't win in Detroit. Comes to Sean McVay, all of a sudden wins divisions, wins Super Bowls.
Quarterback matters.
Maybe a system quarterback.
Hell of a system. I like Sean McVay. You don't like him, I get it.
No, I like Sean McVay. I think he's great. I think he's a great coach. I think he's gotten Jared Goff to a Super Bowl. He's gotten Matt Stafford to a Super Bowl. I mean, I have to sit here and listen to this BS all the time about Kyle Shanahan gets Jimmy Garoppolo. Kyle Shanahan gets Brock Purdy to the Super Bowl. I mean, and then one of Sean McVay's quarterbacks gets to the Super Bowl, and it's like, these quarterbacks are so elite. They're Hall of Famers. They're da-da-da. I mean, it's the same freaking system, is it not?
Matt Stafford's pretty good.
He is. He's a good quarterback. I'm not denying that, but I'm just saying you can be as good as you want and throw with all the arm angles you want. If you're not in the right system, doesn't matter.
They got defense now too.
He has a very good defense, a young defense. That is a lot of favorites. But again, we've seen weeks where
just go 1-0 16 times. That's all we got to do.
That's all we got to do.
15 times. How many games?
I like it. I mean, I feel good about all these.
13. Go 1 and 13 times this week.
Let's go. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to switch the Vikings just to be like, we need a dog, because the Vikings, what's his face, stinks.
I know, but all he's got to do is come in. Justin Jefferson has his lowest over-under of his career, I think, tomorrow. Or at least since he's been a starter.
How can you not get it in his catch radius? That's the thing. So,
do more meditating.
Are there any sticking out? Are there any sticking out to you? You're like,
no.
We need this. Maybe this is one of those things where it's like it is as easy as it looks. Or it's like, don't overthink it. The Bucs are reeling with injuries. We're not switching the Niners, so I'm switching the Eagles. I don't know. Let's leave it. Okay. Give me a final score for Rams Bucs.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I should probably start thinking about this before you put me on the spot.
We haven't won by a touchdown.
31-17.
Whoa. Rams get right game. I think this is an offensive explosion for the 49ers again. I think it's going to be somewhere around
28-20.
I think it's going to be more 35. Like the 49ers offense is humming.
35? Give them 35. Yeah. 35-14.
No, I think they get to 20. The 49ers defense is not that good.
Okay.
There it is.
Go.
What?
31-20.
Niners?
Yeah, the one field goal.
31-20?
Yeah.
We did have to sign Matt Gay. 49ers did. Pinheiro's hurt, which is tragic. There we go. 31-20, 31-17. Here we go from the top. Let's run it down. Everybody get your notepads out. Pull over if you're driving the car. If you're eating your breakfast, tell your kids to calm down. Here we go. Run it down. We've got Ravens minus 13.5 hosting the Jets. We've got Steelers plus 3.5 at the Bears. Bengals plus 7.5 hosting the Patriots, saving Thanksgiving. Giants plus 10.5 at the Lions. Packers minus 6.5 hosting the Vikings. Chiefs minus 3.5 hosting the Colts. That sucks because then we're going to have to listen to all the talk shows tell us like Chiefs are back. They beat the Colts. Oh my gosh. The AFC still goes through KFC or Kansas City. Seahawks minus 13.5 at the Titans. Jags minus 2.5 at the Cardinals. Raiders minus 3.5 hosting the Browns. Eagles minus 3.5 at the Cowboys. Saints minus 1.5 hosting the Falcons. Rams minus 6.5 on Sunday night hosting the Bucs. And then the 49ers on Monday night minus 6.5 hosting the Panthers.
Can we talk about Eddie Pinheiro for a second?
What about him?
What a weird game last week. So,
yes,
makes the first extra point, gets the second one blocked, misses the third one. Then he goes on a run where he has a 48-yard field goal, a 47-yard field goal, and a 47-yard field goal. All right, he's back. He's feeling it. He makes the next extra point. Something happens. And they have to go for 2 because they don't have a kicker at the end of the game. What's the story? What a night.
I was watching the game, and so I think on the blocked kick, he ended up getting hurt.
No, because after it was blocked,
he made a few more field goals.
48-yard field goals in a row.
But that's when he got blocked and he tried to make the tackle, he ended up kind of like tweaking something. I remember seeing him like he don't look like he's feeling too well. And then he kicked a few more, and then all of a sudden he was out. And I was like, well, if you think that it was weird because I was watching the game. I was like, I figured if he would have gotten hurt, it would have been then.
Right.
But he kind of kicked a few more balls, and then that was it.
That's what's
I think the game was out of hand, and so he finally was like,
yeah.
It was weird. It was
you
weird.
Can't trust these spreads. Pick the winner. close your eyes and pick the winner. Guys miss extra points and then kick 70-yard field goals.
By the way, Matt Gay kicks a very low ball flight. It's very strange. Panthers block.
Tell your friend who knows the special teams coach on the Panthers this information.
I will not until after the game.
Okay.
Actually, he and I met Matt Gay. Sam and I I took my son we did like a kicking thing with Sam's kicking coach. And Matt Gay was there in Charlotte. It was cool. Nice guy.
He was also there to learn from the kicking coach.
If so facto, full circle moment here. Wow.
Should have been also there. You blew it.
49ers.
Expedia, Charlotte to San Francisco flights. 12-hour warning.
One of the when Kilgore was playing for him, we flew out there for like 2 days. It was incredible. It was just like, you know what? We called him with like NFC Championship. Do you have tickets for us? Yep. Boom. In the flight, that red eye, and then flew back Monday morning.
Which one would that have been? Would that have been Kaepernick?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Look at that football knowledge.
No, I think when we went to Candlestick, it was Alex Smith. When we flew out there, it was Alex Smith. They lost to the Giants because Kyle Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
There was a punt or something.
Punt return, bounced off his leg. Oh, shit. Number 10. Giants recover. Game over. Sucked. Ugh. Anyways.
God, you really felt it.
Yeah, that sucked. Anyways. This is it. As episode 333. Follow us on all the socials here. If we don't, well, we'll see on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday night. I'm not really sure when we're going to do our next show due to the Thanksgiving holiday. Might be a Tuesday night show. So
join us next Saturday, celebrating Ohio State right in the ship. Be the team up north.
Man. Woo! Next Saturday is a great college
Pop
football.
Bottles.
Oh. You think that's going to happen?
Oh, yeah. Ryan Day's out of his own head. he's like coked up with nipple piercings now.
Oh, that was
pray incredible. For the league.
All right.
Allegedly.
Follow us on all this. Allegedly. AI, man. You can't trust
it. Don't worry.
Follow us on all the social medias at the Millie Goats, pretty much everywhere except for Twitter, where we're at Millie Goats. Come yell at us in the comments. Go tell us that G5 teams don't belong in the playoff, and you'll get a stern talking to, my friend. Because we do believe on this show, we believe that G5 teams belong in the playoffs. I mean, how many more teams?
We can bet the favorite. Swallow all the points. Who was it last year?
Yeah, what people complain. I'm like, what else you want to do? You want to watch? What do you want to watch? Who's a mid-level SEC team get in there? Like you want to watch South Carolina get in there and get the crap kicked out of? No, I'd love to see James Madison. Actually, no, I hate James Madison. And by the way, the PMT guys, the PMT guys are going crazy with they haven't said diddly poo about James Madison all week or all year, and now all of a sudden they're the James Madison podcast, which is BS because we've had him in our top 12 for the last month. Again, I'm bringing that up because I brought it up last week.
I don't know why we're fighting about G5 teams. Probably have way too many teams in the playoff because the first round last year stunk. It was blow up.
They all stink,
including your G5. Yeah. Second round was blow up too. Imagine that.
Well, all the college football playoffs have been pretty much blowout in the first round, and then it goes to the. But here's the deal.
Just let the computer pick the two best teams.
No. I'm completely fine with the blowout because leading up to it, I get to talk about it. I get to get excited about it. I get to be like, there's a playoff. I can't wait for a playoff game today. Not, I'm just going to have to wait till the national champion. No, give me 4 or 5 playoff games. Give them to me. If they're blowouts, oh, well, at least I had the chance to be like, this is going to be awesome. In my mind, for 3 weeks, I was like, man, we're going to get playoff games. How awesome is this? I tell my wife, guess what's tonight? College football playoff, first round. I mean, it's great. I love talking about the playoffs.
All right, so here's my question for you. Lane Kiffin takes a job.
Oh, gosh.
Is Ole Miss a playoff team? We've seen them hold out when you lose your quarterback and you haven't lost a game all year. You're not good enough to make the playoff field.
They've already lost their quarterback, so what do you mean? I mean, if they lose their coach, who cares? Remember, the Chambliss guy came in late. Like the one guy got hurt. Chambliss came in from Ferris State. He's been leading the charge the last 2 or 3 months.
Right, but I'm saying,
yes, Lane Kiffin's gone. I mean, it's the FSU debate.
Right. Yeah.
Right. They lost their quarterback. What's his name?
Jordan Hunter, Jordan Travis,
Travis. Yep.
Jordan Travis.
So I don't know. I would say you shouldn't.
6th right now.
They have to be in the body of work. I'm a big don't. It's not about our opinions of it. It's about what have they done. They're not the same team without Lane Kiffin, but
I got one for you.
It's an interesting question.
Not only are we going to get Chiefs Eagles again, we're getting Notre Dame Ohio State again.
Dude, that Jeremiah Love guy. Freak show. He's incredible.
They should have figured out they were really good. Just took them 2 weeks. That happens.
Well, you knew that last year. It was like, give the guy the ball. But they, coaches have their whatever. Anyways, episode 333. Shout out BMO, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 14-0 card, right? Well, we're already off. We're already off 1-0. Don't miss this train. All right, everybody. Is it a Jeremiah? Oh. Wait, isn't there a guy from Ohio State named Jeremiah?
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, the wide receiver.
Yeah. Best offensive player in the country.
Mm.
Hey, he ain't in the offense. Hasn't looked so good the last 2 weeks. Just saying.
Enjoy your NFL Sunday.